We've been having a seafood extravaganza today. I'm telling you, we started with jerk lobster, which was fantastic, with a little bit of a fruit skewer on the side. Then we went to wild king salmon with sauteed spinach with a corn pudding, which was delicious. And now it's time for dessert. There is a little room left in my stomach because we are about to make a seafood creme brulee.
Strawberry
I'm
creme
just
brulee.
kidding. I figured we're in a seafood restaurant. Just a little joke, little chef humor. A strawberry creme brulee, which is one of the most popular dishes at home. Let's get to it.
Okay, great. First, I'm going to have you macerate some strawberries in sugar. So,
Okay.
a little bit of sugar right here
Okay.
and some sliced strawberries.
All right, so sugar. Oh, and
Right in with
okay.
the strawberries.
Okay.
And you're just going to, yep, there you go, and mix them up.
All right, so, like I said, so you're saying this is one of the most popular dishes here, and it's very easy to make at home.
Very easy to make. You're just going to mix those up.
Okay.
And they're going to sit there and make their own syrup. It takes a few minutes, and they're actually going to, you know, kind of what's called macerate, and that'll create their own juice and a lot of flavor. So anytime you want to get more flavor out of some fruit, even if it's real sweet, add a little bit of sugar and let it sit.
Okay, let it sit. So white granulated sugar.
Yep, that's
right?
all
Okay.
it is. So first thing you're going to do is you take egg yolks. You got 10 egg yolks.
10 egg yolks in here, Chef?
In there.
Okay. Beautiful. All right. Ah, look at the size of that whisk.
I know.
I love it.
Sugar, you got some sugar right over there.
Industrial size whisk, okay.
Get the sugar in there too.
How much sugar is this?
That's a cup of sugar.
Okay, cut the sugar. Looking
Now
good,
you're
Chef?
going to mix that in. We're going to take a quart of scalded cream. We're going to split a vanilla bean.
So time out. We took cream, right? A quart of cream, all right?
We're scalding our
We
cream.
scalded it, which means what? We put it in a pan.
Just bring it to a boil.
Okay, gotcha.
Now you're going to split a vanilla bean.
Split a vanilla
You wanna
bean.
do it or you
I've
want me to
never
do
done
it?
this before, and I'd like to do it.
All right, well, you're just going to hold it down on one end, and you go right down the center. And then you're going to take one side and the back of your knife and just scrape. And all those little seeds come out, and it's a little kind of
Get out of
slimy.
town.
And then the other side and scrape.
I've never seen anything.
And there's all your little vanilla seeds out of the bean.
Wait, so what, those are the seeds?
Yeah, they're tiny little seeds.
Wow, that is so neat.
In the cream.
That is really, really cool stuff, Chef. I've never seen that before.
Now the macerated strawberries go in there too.
Okay. You're gonna put
Boom,
it
right in with the scalded cream.
All right, so the scalded cream, which is just fancy for boiled cream,
All right.
right? Okay. Nice. And the vanilla, all
Yep,
right.
good.
Okay.
Now, we're gonna slowly pour the scalded cream with the vanilla bean and the strawberries over the egg yolk. So hold the
Okay.
bowl and mix. I'll pour it in.
All right.
Keep going. You're gonna mix,
Okay,
mix,
gotta
mix. Now, sometimes you want to temper this, which means you add a little bit of the cold into the hot, so the temperatures are a little bit more even.
All right.
But what I do is I
Okay.
just pour it right over the whip, and it helps to take the temperature off the cream a little bit. And
Yeah.
once you got a little in there, and you're not going to boil your eggs, then you're good to go. All right, now whip, 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 whip.
Whip, 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 whip. Oh, wow.
All right.
This is pretty easy to make at home.
This is a really, really basic custard procedure. So creme brulee, creme caramel, any kind of custard that you want to make is to be a great base for a bread pudding.
Oh, it smells fantastic.
Well, vanilla,
Wow.
cream, and strawberries, you know, hard to go wrong.
Triple threat.
Now,
Okay.
something that most people don't realize that you really got to do, especially when you're at home anywhere, a little bit of salt.
A little pinch of salt.
Absolutely, especially in desserts when you're using chocolate.
Really?
Chocolate's got to have salt.
No. Okay.
Take a chinois and strain the cream mixture. Smash down the remaining bits of strawberry and vanilla bean. With a ladle, starting in the middle, make circles, pushing the foam to the outer edge and remove. Carefully place the creme brulee in a large pan covered with plastic wrap and tin foil. Place in a 325-degree oven and fill the bottom of the pan with water. Cover and bake for 30 minutes.
It's time to use a blowtorch, huh?
Right, we're going to burn the top.
All right, all right. I've never done this before. Easy to do for anybody at home?
Easy as pie.
And you buy this where? Just
You can get it at any kitchen supply store.
Okay, all right. So let's do this slowly.
So about a teaspoon of sugar right on
Okay.
top.
Granulated sugar
Yep.
all over?
Yeah, sprinkle a little bit, maybe just a tiny bit more. Good.
Oh, you're gonna want to get it all around the edges?
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't want too much because
Okay.
you don't want a really heavy crust.
Right.
And then we're just going to turn the
So you
flame on.
turn it on. That was easy. You just turned the
Yeah,
knob?
and it's got a little trigger right on it. And I'm just going to burn the sugar right on there. And as it starts to caramelize and melt, I'm just going to turn it around
Okay. Flip it to the camera for me, Chef.
and
So
let
it starts to caramelize and melt. Look at that.
And I'm just going to flip it until it kind of covers the whole top. Turn, turn,
So
turn.
as soon as you
turn,
see that
turn.
orange color, you just want to make sure you keep turning it so the orange covers the whole thing. All right.
And while it's still nice and molten, I like to throw a couple of slices of the berries in
Oh,
there.
wow. Beautiful. All right, so let me give it a whirl. And
just watch your fingers, keep them out of the
hold
way.
it and
yep,
like that.
Right on there. Turn, turn, turn. Yeah, you're doing good. Great job. Great job.
Okay,
all right, perfect.
So I'm going to finish doing this, and once we're done, we're going to bring it to the table.
That's perfect.
I think I burned it a little bit.
No,
Let me clean
awesome.
this up. We'll go to the table. We'll put the whole meal together, okay?
Perfect.
All right. We'll see you in a second. Okay, everybody, so we're here at the chef's table about to have the entire meal, and we actually got to sneak a table in before the mad rush of Midtown Manhattan, so we have to eat quickly. Now, let's recap. We had the appetizer, the lobster with the jerk braise with the sort of tropical fruit skewer next to it. Amazing. Never had jerk lobster. Then we went to one of the most popular things on the menu here, the Wild King salmon with the corn pudding and a little bit of sauteed spinach and garlic and olive oil on the bottom. And the dessert of the day that we're having is the strawberry creme brulee. Let's dig in. We haven't tried this yet.
All right.
I've never sort of caramelized either with that blowtorch we did earlier. That was so much fun. Wow.
It's good, huh?
I have to keep doing this interview, so I have to keep talking, otherwise I would dive right in. Now, as we talk about the food, I mentioned earlier that what I love about this place is you print the menu twice a day. The fish is that fresh. You get deliveries 7 days a week, which is unheard of, okay? And the menu changes every day. You said you have something called a fresh list.
Right, we have a fresh list on the menu that describes where our fish comes from, and we'll have anywhere from 20 to 30 different varieties of fresh fish on the menu on any given day.
Now, another thing I wanted to talk to you about was the fact that this place, McCormick and Schmick's, there's 80 locations across the country. As a regional chef, you have a great job because you get to travel to each and every restaurant across the country. Does the menu change according to where you are?
Absolutely, yeah. We've been very fortunate that we've structured our company and structured the restaurants so that we can adapt to the local flavor and use regionality and seasonality as our guide. And we have a lot of different characteristics in the restaurants, so it's been very rewarding. And I love my job being able to go to different restaurants.
Well, Chef Cattaneo, it's been a pleasure, an amazing seafood extravaganza like I've been saying all day. Thank you for having us.
Thanks for visiting, Taryn.
And remember, if you'd like to come sit at the chef's table, you can come here in New York, or there's 80 locations across the country.